We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers look for their 7th straight victory next. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off the night for the White Sox.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season. Where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Nick Madrigal is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had...
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Michael Kopech gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Victor Reyes. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting range. That's a strike to throw down. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, in the inning. Is coming to the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. High in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the White Sox leaders in that category, he currently sits third on the team. First pitch of the at-bat.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Jimenez stands at second with no outs. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So here's Yoán Moncada as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 25 driven in. The 1-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Puig. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready now for the White Sox. James McCann. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air out to left field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Jonathan Schoop.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Abreu in foul ground, and no one will get this one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That is good.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Into the box, number 49, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. He's set. Here it comes. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his first home run of the season. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. As he rips it on the ground to second. Sanchez is up with it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We play Jacoby Jones the next to hit, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he sends it the other way toward right center. On the move is Calhoun. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. One out here in the Chi Sox 3rd. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Too high, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him 2 down. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ready with the 0-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 4-0.
As Detroit prepares for their third turn through the batting order, fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Matt Olson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Squared that one up just a little late. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he lifts it in the air to right field. Jones is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Tigers leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Nick Madrigal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Looking at his career totals, Jimenez is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Now a move over to first. The 1-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eloy Jimenez is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Standing in now, Luis Robert. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a look over to first. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Down 1-1.
Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 49. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
In most parks of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
To the plate now, Pedro Severino. Liner towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, talk about striking on back-to-back pitches, D'Aro. A triple, then followed by a single. Big inning lurking here.
Yeah, Dan, I think that's his game plan today against this guy right now. Being aggressive in the zone. If he's going to attack, then they're going to pull a trigger.
Yasiel Puig will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Gio Gonzalez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Tim LeCastro will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hard on the ground toward short. Anderson scoops it up to second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Up next to the Tigers.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario, in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Candelario brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. A pause and the 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Puig's got a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, James McCann. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. McCann playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the White Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one. Lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Jonathan Stoke. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jimenez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next up for Detroit, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Stepping in, Jacoby Jones. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Settling in now, Tim Anderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeCastro has got it, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Tigers 6 and the White Sox nothing. Digging in and looking for more, number 49. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
Number 49.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Pedro Severino. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1. Here it comes.
No, that's low.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Weekly hit to third. And that's the second out. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. And now a pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Next will be the designated hitter, Nick Madrigal. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Nick Madrigal.
Chris Davis is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Chris Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Jose Abreu is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the seventh, and he's jumped.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Now back left field, Eloy Jimenez.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Raisel Iglesias comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
At the plate now, Luis Robert, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1 the count. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Tigers 6 and the White Sox 2. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Tim LeCastro. Here's the first pitch to him. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty B. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Popped him up. Anderson is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Tigers' 7th. In now, James McCann. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Here it comes. Jacoby Jones is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
First delivery to him on the way. Yolmer Sanchez is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Striding in, Cole Calhoun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase to Jimenez. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in, number 49. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Pedro Severino. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at 2nd.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a
swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 17 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Chris Davis next to bat. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. The average sits at 294, an even 20 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. Ground ball left side, defense set up perfectly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this two-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Brandon Morrow takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Up next for Chicago, Nick Madrigal. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Jose Abreu comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. This pitch is popped up. Severino is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back.
White Sox down to their final out. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in at last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
0-1 the count. 2 out with a man at first. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
A runner on first with 2 away. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Tigers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Bassett earned his 9th win of the year. Michael Kopech worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Number 34 gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he lays off there, 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. That's wide, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Davy Garcia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Popped him up.
Hayes has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. This is line to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 264 is average entering play. 17 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Hit high and deep to right center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And that misses ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. This one's down to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. LeMahieu for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... Top of the third set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches. and send him packing without much problem.
Davy Garcia is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Standing in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Up next for the Buccos, Jose Iglesias. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now back, second baseman.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the second baseman, Ben Zobrist. He's set and the pitch. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Garrett Cooper becomes the first out of the inning. Now here's the pitch. DJ LeMahieu is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
First pitch on its way. Aaron Judge is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Zobrist on to Voit, an inning-ending double play. One left for the Yankees. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
In the dirt here. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit back. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. And it's grounded just foul down the line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Torres at the bag. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Mitch Garver is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
The set and the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We played 4 full. Bucks out in front, 1-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gleyber Torres is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high 1-0. Now the pitch. And he takes a called strike one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two-one pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled away. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
I got 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Scooped up to Iglesias for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Yankees. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance. Number 34. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the runner breaks for the plate, and they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score. And in the days of 3-run homers in 9 to 8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore, but this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Stanton is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So 1 run here. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Davy Garcia.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Cooper. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fouled off. And it's to 2-2 now, with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he falls behind. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is pulled into right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind. 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Fran Reyes. He singled his last time up. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits 2nd best on the team in that category. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. In there, a base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Giancarlo Stanton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The right fielder.
Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The next 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
To the plate now, Torres, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 56. Jonathan.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a ball 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 home. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's one down now. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball out to right field. Judge is under it, 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to short. And there's his first base hit in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, a seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across. Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Hicks is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Gio Urshela will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Left side. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Adam Ottavino.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Not shortstop.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Luke Voigt checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Ready once again, Garrett Cooper. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
There's ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. And he gets ahead 0-1. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Pittsburgh took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 34 earns his 8th victory of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Davy Garcia pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.